guys, thank you guys so much for watching again. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to sit down and give you some tips and tricks on how to keep your makeup slapped on your face a lot longer. Things and products that I use and how I use them and my skin type and all that good stuff. Real quick, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my skin. I have acne prone skin, oily skin, and of course I have large pores. So the products I'm going to be using today is going to be towards that skin type. I will be of course mentioning products or things that you can do if you do have dry skin or normal skin. Yeah, so without further ado, if you want to see how I do or how I make my skin look flawless and last all day long, please keep on watching. So first things first, getting your skin ready to slap whatever makeup you're gonna slap on your skin. That is a big step that I used to skip. Like 7 years ago, I used to think, oh my god, I have oily skin, so if I add moisturizer, it'll create more oils, it'll just be a messy, greasy mess makeup, whatever. So once I started changing that mindset, everything changed. So I started adding moisturizer to my skin before applying makeup. Moisturizers that I use is this one, the Mary Kay Time Wise Age Fighting Moisturizer. It's combination to oily skin. They also have one that's dry to normal skin, if I'm not mistaken. So if you do have dry skin, they have one as well. Or gel moisturizers, especially this one by Clinique. It's amazing for oily skin because usually if you apply like regular cream moisturizers, it might be a little bit greasy for your skin, but gels are amazing. They absorb super fast and it's just a good way to go when you have oily skin. Another one that I used to use a lot was the Ultra Repair Cream by First Aid Beauty. It's a super affordable brand. Even though it's a high-end brand, it's amazing and their products are amazing. And I've used their masks, their moisturizers, mostly everything, and I love it. So yeah, this one is a good alternative if you have dry skin, and I even use it and I have oily skin. So yeah, after your moisturizer, I already applied mine. After your moisturizer, it's very important to apply primer. Primer, it works as a barrier between your skin and your makeup, so it'll help to keep your oils in there and not coming through you know, throughout the day or anything like that. And it'll soften like your pores and your texture and stuff like that. My number one is this one, the Pores No More by Dr. Brant. It looks like that. This is a little sample that I got from Sephora, and since I got it, I've been using it almost every day, and it just a little bit goes a long way. One, my number two to go to is the Porefessional by Benefit. I'm sure a lot of you know this one. This is very popular out there for blurring out your pores and stuff like that. But these two, I always go back and forth with these two. Both are amazing and you cannot go wrong with these. They'll make your makeup last all day. Yes. Number three option for primer is this one, the Too Faced Hangover Primer. It smells like coconut, so that's why I love it. And it's more towards dry skin primer, but I just love applying this one because it'll make your skin glowy and dewy, but in a good way. You know, I don't know if you understand that, but it'll make your skin look healthy and not like, you know, completely matte. So if you want to go for this one, amazing. So let me go ahead and apply my primer because I'm like just talking and not applying it on my skin. As you can see, excuse my nails, but yeah, it's just a little bit. So a little bit there and your T-zone or wherever you get most oils. You see how a little bit just worked out? Just like that, and just try to press it down on your skin as you're applying and not as like rubbing it as much. Once you apply your primer, foundation. Foundation is a big thing on your makeup routine as well. Picking your foundation can be so tricky. I've been going back and forth with different ones, but I always find my way coming back to this one that I love, and I'm pretty sure you guys know. If you do watch my videos, you'll know which one is this one, the Estee Lauder, excuse me, the bottle's a little dirty, the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation Stay in Place Makeup, and this thing will not move from your face. And then recently I started using this Lancome tint, okay, I'm not even gonna try pronouncing that, but it's the 24-hour color wear and comfort transfer resistant foundation Lancome. It looks like that, and I use the 410 shade. Sometimes I even combine these two and it just works great. It depends on your skin type. So I'll be applying the foundation with a brush today. I love applying it with a beauty blender, but today I wanted to show you with the brush. Today I'm using the Morphe M439. You can use whatever brush you like, or you can even use the beauty blender and work my way up. I have a little friend right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's a friend, an uninvited guest that comes every month, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so just basically pressing the foundation to your skin like that. It'll help your foundation last longer as well. Because if you slide your foundation all over, like you rub it, I'm basically applying it and then pressing down, just pressing. Okay, same with the beauty blender. If you're gonna use a sponge, just make sure you apply it and then press it down, okay, because you're giving the skin time to absorb that foundation. Okay, so foundation is in and slapped on my face. Now I want to use concealer. It's the Shape Tape Tarte concealer, light medium is the one that I always use, and I like going back and forth. This Naked Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer from Urban Decay. Out of breath. Looks like that. So full coverage, but lightweight. Yes. Triangle shape going down and going up, just like that. Going down and up, just like that. And I like highlighting the center of my face as well, and the bridge of my nose. And I'm going to be blending it with the beauty blender. With the foundation, you're gonna do the same thing with the concealer. Once you're applying it, please don't rub it. Just make sure you're dabbing or pressing down, because if you slide, you're just gonna move the product wherever you're you're sliding it to. Apply your contour cream before applying any powders to your face. Once you have all your creams on, you wanna always set, even if you have dry skin. I've been using lately this Airspun Loose Face Powder. It's amazing. It doesn't feel drying or anything like that. My second option will be Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. This is more of a matte full coverage powder. It is amazing as well, but this is a more affordable way to go. And of course, what you get, the product you get, this is huge compared to this one. This is like 35 bucks. This is only $6. So yeah, you can't beat that, right? So I am automatically set my under eyes using a sponge or whatever beauty blender sponge you have, picking up that powder and just setting my under eye. Pressing down. This definitely will help your under eye makeup last longer, because you're basically pressing that powder in with the sponge. If you do use a brush, you might not get the same finish as you would do with the sponge. And I also like doing the same thing on my chin. Just leave that powder there. I know I look crazy, I know. And just leave that powder there for a couple minutes while you finish the rest of your face if you want. Now I'm gonna do my eyeshadow and my brows, and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back with my eyes done, my lips are done, and I still have that extra powder that left there for a couple minutes while I did the rest of my face there. And yeah, I'm just gonna dust off the excess powder very carefully because I apply my lipstick. And as you can see, it looks a lot smoother when you leave the powder there for a couple minutes. And yeah, it just makes it a lot smoother, and it's just a flawless finish when I do it that way. And I notice that throughout the day, those areas don't get cakey. It doesn't have like excess oil or anything like that. My contour powder, so I can set the contour cream real quick. And I'm going to be using today the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I've used this many times in my videos. If you watch them, you'll know. And I'm going to be using an e.l.f. brush for that. Sorry. It looks like that. I recently purchased it and I really like it. And I am just applying that there. I'll probably fast forward this. You guys seen me do this on every single video. Once I finish applying the rest of my makeup and setting all those powders, I like setting my makeup in place. And I love using, this is something that I always do as well. Setting your makeup, it just helps a lot to, you know, for it to just blend everything together nicely, and it helps the oils as well throughout the day. Okay, so I like using the primer water, photo finish primer water, Smashbox. And sorry, this bottle gets dirty so easily. They do have new bottles. Urban Decay, the De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. This is the oil control one. They have one that's for long-lasting makeup, but I feel like this one works up, you know, about the same. And yeah, it's one of my favorite. I'm gonna use this one today. And before I end this video, I just wanted to let you know what I do during the day if I do get oily, and what products I use. Like during the day, in the middle of the day, if I do get like some shine on my skin or you know, or stuff like that, I usually get oily. My T-zone, especially my nose, gets very, very oily during the day, and I just literally just blot with a blotting sheet before I apply any product on my face, because you want to get rid of all that excess oil. Of course, you don't want to keep pushing those oils into your skin, because that's probably dirty and it's just gonna make you more oily and probably break out as well. So if you don't have a blotting sheet, you can always use a tissue, a toilet tissue or a tissue paper, or want to rub or anything like that. Just blot it normally and you'll see the transfer on your tissue is gonna look oily and all that. So that helps before adding any other product to your face. I love using these Laura Mercier matte translucent powder. It looks like that. I usually purchase an different blotting thingy like this one on the side, because the one that comes in it is just more like a spongy look, and it just I don't know, it just rubs my makeup away and then I don't like it. But I love this one. It looks like that. It doesn't have any color. As you can see, it doesn't have no color, and it definitely keeps you matte all day. Or any other powder that works for you, that's for blotting, or a translucent powder works as well. So just make sure you blot before you apply any other product onto your face. And thank you guys again so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Like this video if you want to see videos like this one. And again, thank you for your support, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.